Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the podcast show. And of course, in this podcast show, I like to share ideas with you regards commercial real estate around the world. Now, this particular program is for leasing agents, those agents that deal with commercial, industrial or retail property, and particularly tenants, e.g. business owners, and also landlords. So I've got the notes here on the screen. I'm going to move through the notes and take you through the concepts. I'll stop from time to time and I will add my comments for you so that you can then consider what I'm saying to see if you can put more of those activities into your real estate business. So let's have a look at this and let's move along and see what we can do. So commercial real estate leasing activity between landlords and tenants provides a steady stream of fresh business prospects for agents in office, industrial and retail property. And of course, that would be you. I always recommend that agents work between sales and leasing activity because they both complement each other very well. A leasing deal today can be an opportunity for a sales deal next year. So think about that. Now, property availability and occupancy supports the business community, which then helps us locate tenants, landlords, investors, clients, and property owners. Now, our real estate business, your real estate business is based on connections. So the more connections you have in your location with landlords and tenants, the opportunities you will find. And that's really where I'm coming from, the opportunities that you can find. So as a leasing agent, you can increase your business opportunities simply by connecting with landlords and tenants and staying very organised around that. And of course, that is a strategy. So I want you to consider how you can increase your transactions by interacting with landlords and tenants in your location frequently, continuously, constantly. Every 90 days, you should be talking to the same people. Now, recognise that your database will serve as the foundation for future leasing opportunities and update it daily. If you are struggling with the real estate market now, shift your focus into conversations, contacts, and meeting new people. Now, that is actually a very big issue. It's what a lot of agents struggle with, the connections with new people. Now, just about every agent will tell you that they know that they should be connecting with prospects, clients, customers. But getting organised around that is a skill that takes a lot of mindset, definitely discipline, and organisation. So if you're going to get anywhere in the market, have a serious look at what you're doing, what you're not doing with prospecting, and elevate it to the next level so that you can improve it over time. So I'm going to give you some tips here to help you with setting the correct foundations as a leasing agent in your location. So there's 4 different tips here for you to work with. Now, number 1 is about the agent morning routine. That's what you do every day at the start of the day. Create a morning routine that includes finding people and starting conversations. The telephone, cold calling, constant calling. That 2 or 3 hour routine can be included in your daily calendar to help you start your day with renewed business confidence and momentum. Now, that's so important in our game, having the confidence and the momentum. Some agents lack that, and that impacts their market share. Now, that routine can also help you develop a proactive mindset by prioritizing tasks and setting up daily goals for speaking to new people. Now, I'll just pause things there. As agents, we can become derailed. We can get away from the things that are really important. Too many people want a slice of our time. They want to call a meeting. They want to meet you out on site for some reason, or they want to inspect a property and you haven't qualified them yet. So you've got to be so careful where you spend your time. Now, here is a big recommendation for you. I know, because I'm an agent, have been for many years, that you cannot control all of your day. I get that. But you can control, with rigid discipline, 50% of your day. Now, if you're like me, I like to control the first 50% of my day with rigid discipline. That's doing the things that generate business, which is prospecting. That leaves the other 50% of the day, which is after 12 noon, to actually doing that admin stuff and that stuff that is going to derail your time, meetings particularly. So any admin stuff, any meetings, push them to the afternoon, keep the morning for prospecting. Now, if that for some reason doesn't work for you on a particular day, maybe someone has said, you've got to be at the meeting this morning, then just shift the 50-50 ratio around so that in the afternoon on that day, you are actually focusing into prospecting again. So that's the recommendation. That's how you can get progress in this industry. As I said, you will not be able to control your whole day, so don't try. Now, connection, communication and contact should be directed towards landlords and tenants if you're a leasing agent. There's a lot of business out there and there always will be in leasing. So number 2, local property activity. Review property activity in the surrounding region and among your territory's priority buildings as you begin each day. So you should have priority buildings, priority streets, precincts. If you've got a very large area that you're supposed to look after, break it down into precincts. Because you can't be an agent for everybody across a large area. You must be an agent that's more focused and specialised. Now, keep track of the changes in business activity, occupancy and pressure points in occupancy. When you look around your area, your territory, you'll see things that are happening. Now, there'll always be pressure points of occupancy to detect and resolve, to be found. Landlords are trying to fill vacancies and unoccupied spaces, whereas business owners want to expand, contract or migrate to another location. So that is why talks and conversations are essential in your job as an agent, specialising in leasing. Talks, talking, connecting, conversing, conversations. So before I go into item number 3, if you're struggling to get market share going or if you're just entering the leasing market, the issue is this. You need the conversations with new people and your current list to build opportunity over time. And that means you talk to lots and lots of people in an organised way. That's why your database will help you. So let's go to item number 3, presuming you're talking to a lot of people. You can create a lease expiry calendar. Now, it is recommended to begin with a lease expiry calendar or a diary method to keep an eye on where things are expiring lease-wise in your location. As you interact with more business owners and landlords, you'll find out when leases expire and projects require new tenants. Now, of course, that's a good thing. Leases expiring means leasing activity. That means potential commissions and deals. So as a result, your lease tracking system can be proactively created and play a critical role in your business venture. Local landlords benefit from a leasing agent with a vast database of tenants and company owners. Now, I want to emphasise that for you. As a leasing agent, your benefit to the landlords that you serve is actually the number of business owners and tenants that you know locally, because it allows you to introduce tenants to the property quickly and also potentially lease the property sooner. Think about what you can do with that. Number 4, tasks and duties. Now, prioritise your duties and goals for each business day. Time-wasting activities and meetings are all too common in commercial real estate. I did mention that earlier. Please take on board what I said. Remember, I said 50-50. That will help you get the job done and grow your market share at the same time. Today's greatest real estate brokers prioritise real estate routines and procedures to get momentum in the marketplace with listings and opportunities. Now, our real estate business as agents is always generated from the people we know, and the foundation of that business is the database that we create. So start the day by talking to new people. There's that 50-50 thing again. Track the conversations in the database you're using. Make sure the database is simple to use, effective, and containable, so you can take it anywhere you go, on your phone, on your tablet, online, in your computer. So I want you to consider your processes from what I've said and the daily new business activities if you wish to boost your new business activity. Of course, this may impact your real estate market change by hard work and activity. Don't let the responsibilities of the day or the diversions prevent you from being your most crucial task from doing it. Prospecting landlords and tenants. So I guess if you have a look at what I've just shared with you now, I'm suggesting that you should prioritise your activities, set new habits in place, and as the program here says, prioritise for success. Today, the key to commercial real estate leasing agent success is prioritising activities and personal goals. The preceding principles I've mentioned highlight the necessity of building your database and its expansion by putting yourself into that database. So create new contacts daily. Keep track of the ones that you already have in your database. So it's one group of people you know and a new group that you don't already know. Create a priority approach for connecting with your real estate contacts at least once every 90 days to see whether any property pressures or occupancy changes are visible. Just keep an eye on your location, the buildings, the streets. Talk to people as part of that. Leave your business card out there. Now, you can't modify the marketplace at any time, but you can adjust your response to the economy and the variations in occupancy. So the property market is under change now, and I would expect it to be anyway. When you think about it, the market changes all the time. We have to change ourselves with that. I'd encourage you to work through that potential to see what you can do. So that is how you will succeed as a top agent in leasing today. To recap on the important things, know the tenants, know the business owners, know the landlords, connect to people every day, set up a 50-50 ratio in your diary, stick to it. Yes, I know it's going to be a struggle. New habits always take struggle. I get that. Now I'm going to put a link to this particular article, which is posted on the website, so you can print the article and download it. And please do that because it will help you with ideas when the time comes. That's it for today. I'll catch you in the next program. See you soon.